I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Happy Con Wednesday, Brahmins. Welcome back to another lengthened Wednesday Pride Time. This is when you are logging on and making sure that you are linked to Con. If you are 10th through 12th grade, if you have a PSAT score, even from 8th grade, if you have PSAT scores from 9th grade or 10th grade or 11th grade or an SAT score, you can link that from College Board to your Khan Academy, and then College Board is going to inform Khan Academy what type of lessons that you individually need to raise your PSAT or SAT score. Speaking of testing, this is coming up on the horizon very quickly. There are a lot, and when I say a lot, Miss Norman, I mean a lot, right? Of juniors and seniors who still need that score for their high school diploma. So we're looking at ELA, FSA, or Algebra 1 GOC. One more time. Algebra 1 EOC or Geometry EOC. All three of those will count for the score that you need in order to earn a high school diploma. Many of you have not sat for an FSA or an EOC for more than a year. So it could even be 2 years if you didn't test last year. You have to have this score in order to earn a high school diploma. So putting forth your best effort the first time you were given the opportunity to test is what's in your best interest. So you can go ahead and check that box and be able to move on to other things and not have that weighing on you even up through your senior year. So make sure that you are taking advantage of the testing opportunities that are coming up for you in the near future, coming to school on the testing days and on multiple testing days. So you're going to have a session 1 day and a session 2 day, and making sure that you are here to take advantage of those opportunities. All right, it is almost homecoming time, and check your email. All the classes should have nomination forms in your email or elsewhere. I'm not sure how freshman campus is doing that, but for here on main campus, you receive nomination forms. You are simply writing the name of a student that you would like to see on the ballot. This is not voting yet. This is just nominations. That's going to continue, I believe, through this week, and then voting will start up next week when we come back from the teacher workday on Tuesday. All right, Miss Norman.
Shout out to our Lady Brahmins volleyball team. They brought home the win yesterday against Lake Placid. It was really fun game to watch. And yes, to piggyback on testing, guys, it's going to be coming up. Teachers, I will be releasing a schedule today, and it will outline all of our testing all the way through December. So taking care of this first semester. And guys, show up. Like Ms. Myers said, this is not I don't want to test, so I'm just not going to go to school today. Do you also want to graduate and walk across the stage and get a diploma? Because we sure want you to. But one of the things that you have to do is show up for testing, and we've got to try our hardest and get that score. So just a little pep talk for your Wednesday. Get on Con. That'll help you guys prepare for the upcoming testing.
Good morning. Ms. Myers, I have a quick question. Did we ever get a sophomore adult sponsor yet for our class sponsor?
This is me begging for a sophomore class sponsor.
How much fun is that to go help them build the float? So maybe the sophomore kids ought to get out there and start recruiting an adult to get them involved there. So, all right. So I want to make a shout out to Nevaeh Mahira. I hope I said that right, Nevaeh. She was really a good citizen the other day. During lunchtime, she had seen several boys or whomever left some stuff laying on the sidewalk near where she was sitting. And so she decided to take it upon herself to go over and clean that mess up. Nevaeh, thank you for being a good citizen, making our campus look a lot better. Shout out to you. Thank you. Also, lunch. Speaking of lunch, there is a cart outside before you walk into the doors. And the lunch ladies have expressed to me to let you know that that has the same food on it as that's inside. So if you want to run through that cart, they still have the full lunch as well as the snacks on there if you'd like to stop by the cart.
Good morning, freshmen. So today during your Pride time, you focused on the concept of respect, which is the R in Pride. You hear all this talk from Miss Myers and Miss Norman, Mr. Stewart, about testing and all the testing at the high school. So as far as Khan Academy, yes, that's something that you'll learn about, but we won't focus on that during Pride time until second semester. And that's because you won't take the PSAT until October. So once we get those scores back in December, second semester, we will introduce you to SAT practice through Khan so that when you transition to the high school next year, ready to go, because your first chance to earn concordance through a PSAT will actually be a year from now. Your 8-9 PSAT does not earn you concordance. So they get on that a little earlier than we do, because that PSAT that those 10th and 11th graders take in October means a little bit more towards graduation than yours does. But you'll take it in October, get your scores, and then you'll be set to go in the spring and then going into your sophomore year, focusing on Khan and being prepared for what's to come there. So just so you understand, we're not leaving you out. You're going to get there, but we're going to wait a little bit longer before we kick that in for you. Second lunch, you see this before you go to lunch. You need to step up your cleanliness game. Yesterday, I had to pick up a bit. I don't mind picking up a few things here and there, but there are a couple of corners that are just leaving us quite a bit of trash. And the rule is I get to come and eat lunch with you if you can't clean up, just to give you a reminder at the end. And so unless you want to include me on all your conversation at lunch, you might want to step up your game there. And remember, early release day is coming up soon. It is Friday. Freshmen, all you need to know is come here. Everybody come here. Get on a shuttle bus, get dropped off in the morning. Where's that happen? Here. So make sure you get yourself here on Friday. Miss Shirley?
All right, perfect. So for me, just students, remember that we are still doing makeup testing. So make sure that you know when you're testing, check with your teacher. And then once you know when that is, you're going to meet Miss Fox out by the flagpole and get that test done. And happy testing for you. That's it.
All right, that's all we have. Make use of your con time today, as together we
Move forward.
That'd be great.
B.
Brahmins.
all day.